present themselves in a way when you approach investors outside in the US, for example, to kind of facilitate that trust? What pieces you have to show that to reassure people you don't run away with that money?
Yeah, I think traction is all right. So generally, the more that you are outside of an investor's familiarity, the more you have to show traction. Let me just step back and give you just one example. Let's say because I was affiliated with, say, Berkeley and Stanford, when I see a Berkeley undergrad present me with an idea, naturally, subconsciously, I kind of like, oh, there's that level of trust and bond. And so I don't need as much traction. If all of a sudden I see someone coming to me from Ecuador or Mexico, I probably, since I don't know anything about that ecosystem, I probably would look to say, what have they built? How much traction do they have? And so out of that, that is probably the key lens. The question on how a company can navigate around the lack of familiarity with the legal framework, that's when you show that they're advisors, respected people, advising the company, perhaps that you already have oversee partners relationship. So those soft factors can come in to convince the investor that, hey, these are not only talented people, they are experienced enough, and that they already know how to deal with international partners. I think that's also a key component as well. And I think that's why for a Vietnam-based startup, through VietChallenge, once you raise through Republic, because we're first and foremost is a US-based platform, that hopefully that partnership, having us on the cap table, is a positive validation that you've already get the backing of someone outside of Vietnam or Asia that is somewhat established of a investor.